I am feeling pretty good today. I'm a little dizzy, and I think it's because of the Dilaudid, the pain medicine. I told them that from now on I want a half dose of what they've been giving me because I just don't think I need as much anymore. They took my IV fluids off, so I'm not attached to a pole anymore. They always leave the IV in just in case something happens, and I'm really itchy again because they've been giving me the Dilaudid. But what I really wanted to show you was that they are letting me have some more like solid liquids, like thicker liquids like pudding and custard, and this is cream of wheat. So I'm pretty excited about that. If I can handle these, they might switch me up to like legit food. And my skin is, or not my skin, my pain is doing a lot better today. Hello everybody. I am feeling so much better today. I mean, I'm still in excruciating pain, don't get me wrong. I'm not ready to go like run a marathon, but then again, I don't think I could run a marathon before my surgery anyways. Milestone wise, I've pretty much hit every single milestone I need to hit before they let me go. And so what's frustrating about it is that there's some confusion between doctors about when I get to leave, and I think tomorrow I just need to put my foot down. Yelling hurts. I just need to put my foot down tomorrow and just be like, look, I'm not doing anything here now other than having you give me medicine, and I could do that myself. I want to go home. And so I'm really hoping they'll discharge me tomorrow. You know, today I've been up and walking. I have been passing gas, which was a huge one. That was like the main one they were still waiting for, was for me to pass gas. Because that just shows that my intestines have woken back up and stuff, and they still haven't let me eat food, which is irritating because I'm starving. But today has been just a lot better. I feel like my pain has been pretty much under control today. Unfortunately, though, my nurse and I just didn't really see eye to eye today. Apparently I wasn't the only one that had trouble with her, but she was difficult to work with. But you know, it's the end of the day. I don't have an IV in right now because they cannot get my veins to work. So I'm waiting for a stat nurse, or a float nurse, I guess, to come stick me because my veins are so small. But the only reason I have an IV in now is so they can give me the Dilaudid, and hopefully they'll be taking me off that tomorrow. So we'll see. I'm really hoping they'll start me on food tomorrow, and I'm really hoping they'll let me go tomorrow, because I would love to fly home on Sunday. I'm so ready to go home. I'm sorry I haven't been more active in like vlogging during the day. I've been really tired and really been really busy trying to just get better. Every now and then I have muscle spasms that hurt really bad still. But anyways, that's what I have for today. I'm just getting ready to go to bed now. But I'll get more video tomorrow hopefully, and we can just kind of track where things are and where we're going, and hopefully be able to get out of the hospital. So
what should be behind me when I talk?
It's a hospital room.
Okay. So I just need to learn to start talking in front of a camera. This is anyway, so I've finally been acknowledging how difficult this is for me. I have a tendency to bottle my emotions up and not realize that I'm doing it, and we had a little talk about that, and I even denied that it was happening, but that's been rough a little bit on me and on my wife, and we don't have to share all of this. It's fine, I'm just talking.
I'm not upset that you're just talking.
Okay. I love my wife's face not just because it's beautiful, but because it's very expressive, and I often misinterpret her face. Like, your eyebrows are scrunched together, what's wrong? And often it'll be nothing, I'm focusing on this show that we're enjoying together.
I didn't want them to stick my hand. I really didn't want them to stick my hand, and they stuck my hand. It hurts. They have been having such a hard time sticking me. Like, I'm gonna try to show you all the places I've had an IV, like right there, right there. They just tried to stick me right there. I've had one like right there in my elbow. If we go to my other arm, right there, right there, right there, right there, and I think up a bit more. Like, I think they've done one in my elbow over here too, but maybe not, it might just be that, but ouch, I'm so tired of being stuck with needles, and half the time I have to like dig around just to get an IV to start. But anyways, I'm gonna hand you back to Dan. He's gonna finish talking to you now.
So I finally was able to sit down with Jackie and talk a little bit about my feelings, and I've been trying so hard not to draw any attention to my own emotions, and unfortunately that's kind of had some effects. It was nice to be able to sit down with Jackie and admit that how difficult this is for me, and you know, Jackie's telling me, no, that's okay, that's how it is. And Jackie was having a rough time, of course, and it's difficult for her. She had a lot of pain, and it's not a fun place to be, and that also means that sometimes she's emotional, and sometimes it's just you gotta learn what are the right or the wrong buttons to push, and trying to comfort her and make it better, and it's tricky finding that line, when you're just not in a happy situation. And unfortunately I just backed off a little bit because I thought that was the right thing, and I don't know, it's been rough on me that I can't just make my wife happy all the time. I don't know all the right buttons to push, and sometimes there aren't right buttons to push because she's in pain and stressed out, and I wish I could just make it better sometimes, and that's been hard for me to deal with, and I've finally been admitting it to myself even. We're just both ready for this to be done. But she is such a sweetheart. Regardless of the situation or her difficulties or her, and of course it's an emotional situation for her, she's still really kind and really understanding and really just has it together, even when she doesn't have it together, which honestly hasn't been very much here, or if it has, she doesn't show it. I mean, yeah, maybe sometimes she cries or she gets cranky because of the pain. Even when she's having a hard time, she's still really kind and really considerate, and more apologetic than she probably needs to be, and really careful to make sure that nobody takes anything personally, even with me. And just being able to talk about it to her, and feeling sheepish because I'm not the one in the hospital bed, and she helped me see, I am the one whose wife is in the hospital bed, and that it's okay to acknowledge that. And I guess part of me was thinking, am I being selfish but if I let myself express any feelings other than just wanting her to feel better? But it is frustrating, I admit. I want to be home with my wife, and I want her back, and not that I don't have her, but I want her to be healthy and happy, and I want to be able to spend time with her like I normally do. And it is really hard for me to see my wife, to see Jackie, anything but happy. And I just want to make things better, and it's not always just a magic button that I can push, and that's rough. But she's been really strong. for herself, but also just understanding that other people have emotions too. I've allowed myself to realize that I am upset and I'm frustrated, and those are things that I should be feeling. That's things that a normal person would be feeling in this situation. Just because you're upset and frustrated doesn't mean that you're not happy. I mean, I'll always be happy with Jackie. She's wonderful, and she makes my life all happy and sparkly, and probably other descriptions I'm not necessarily going to share with everybody. But one thing I love about Jackie is she gets me, and she helps me to understand myself. And sometimes I feel like I'm so bottled up inside and I don't know how to open up to anybody, but I can with Jackie because she's so sweet. Jackie adds magic to my life.
So my husband is very sweet. He praised me a lot just then, and probably more than I deserve.
No.
Hey, this is my clip.
That's why I'm correcting you.
Oh jeez. Anyways, my husband is very sweet, and I'm very thankful that he's here with me. I'm really glad he's being more of a part of the vlogging, and he has such a sweet spirit. I would blubber flim him in there, baba flubber.
Blubber flim him in there, baba flubber.
I can't think of anyone else I'd rather be here with than him. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys are all doing wonderfully. I'm so grateful for all of you and the prayers that you've been sending in my direction, and the good thoughts and the well wishes. I'm so grateful to all of you for everything you do, and so know that if you feel like nobody cares, I totally care. And I'm just so thankful that I have my husband here. I'm so thankful for my mom and her willingness to stay in Washington with my kids, even though I know it was so hard for her to do because she wanted to be here with me. And I'm grateful for my mother-in-law and my sister-in-law and just everyone. I'm just so thankful that I've had such support through this. This has been an incredible trial, and I can't even tell you how thankful I am. So thank you, and I will see you in the next vlog. Hopefully we will be finding out that we get to go home. That's what I am hoping for tomorrow. I will talk to you later. Good night.